Hello everybody! So, I thought of making sort of a chit chat video like I usually do lately, which I really enjoy doing them, and I've sort of rearranged the room around and installed a background for my videos, which hopefully I'll start doing on my camera and not on my webcam. But meanwhile, I just thought of doing some videos and posting them instead of not saying anything. And yeah, so about the foundations, I have, well, it's not certain. I mean, my brain changes ideas every 5 minutes, so, or every 5 seconds rather. But since I have a bit of a color where right now I'm starting to get back to pale, not sure if you can notice, but the self-tan is going away. But I sort of have a bit of a color in my body, so I can't really assess accurately all my foundations. So it's something that I want. I'm really a perfectionist. I want to do it really well or not do it at all. So I'm sorry about that. I don't feel well if I'm not doing it properly, and that sometimes holds me back from a lot of things. So that's why, for example, I'm doing these just talking videos, because I'm not focusing on being perfect. I'm just focusing on being me, you know what I mean? So I was thinking that I would just do sort of chit chat reviews, like talking about the product and whatnot, and then in the fall when I get paler, if I get paler, then I'm gonna do like the face application and the hand swatch and so on, and I'll just update the videos. So basically you'll see on the review it will be marked as updated, or I'll write something so that I'll let you know that that video has now the face application, opposed to just like talking about the product. Because all of the foundations I'm having, I've tested them, I've tried them, so I know how they're working, I know how they perform. So basically when I'm putting it on the camera, it's just for the sake of you seeing how the product applies. But even so, with the camera, it's very hard to distinguish the color that well, because I don't know what color settings you have on your monitor and how it comes across, and so on and so forth. So I'll probably be doing that. Sorry, itchy. And yeah, right now I'm having a lot of studies. I know I'm saying this every time, but I feel like it's never ending. I haven't passed my exam, so now I'm revising for the second round, and it's a hell of a lot to study. So, and I hope, fingers crossed, that I'll pass those and then just study the really tiny amount of credits that I have left for next year and graduate next year, and also hopefully start my master's degree in January. So that being said, I have a small haul for you. I also have a foundation review, or not review, but just talking through and basically just talking what I've got and sharing my opinion on them, and perhaps it could help you. I went to Estonia on Saturday and I stayed until Monday because I was having a surgery. That surgery being a tooth implant. If you didn't know, or probably you don't know, I had a tumor on my jaw bone because of a poorly performed root canal when I was 13 or 12, I don't remember. I was probably 13, and that caused a tumor in my jaw, so they had to remove my tooth to remove the tumor. And then, well, it's been 2 years. I didn't really have the money or the time to go there and get my tooth done. It is way cheaper to get it done in Estonia than in Finland. It's maybe half price, and it is a big investment. So now I have my titanium screw on, in case you can see there. Well, you can see it, but that's the tooth that's missing. And I have the titanium screw on, and I have stitches, 4 stitches, and I'm supposed to get my permanent tooth in October. I'm so excited because this has made me a bit of self-conscious when I'm talking or smiling, mainly because it's so like close to when I'm opening. It's like a hole there, and it's not anywhere in the back, and I'm already not having many teeth because prior to this one I've had 8 removed because there wasn't space enough in my mouth, and I had braces and whatnot. So anyways, that's why I went there and I did a haul. I mean, that's what I do when I go on trips. I haul stuff. So, oh, sorry about that sound. First thing that I've been really enjoying is the Bioderma micellar water. This one is the Sebium H2O, which is for combination to oily skin. I didn't know if I wanted to get this one or the regular one that everybody talks about, that with the red cap for the sensitive skin. But I'm actually finding that I like this one way better. I feel like it cleanses better, and somehow my skin hasn't been breaking out ever. Like, it's been staying less oily since I've been using this. And normally I would need like a double cleanse, but now when I'm using this I can get away with only using this. And the cool part is that it has a pump, so you get like the right dose. So yeah, and this is half liter. I don't know what fell. Oh well, a nail polish. So next thing, I know this will sound silly, but it's the Wilkinson Intuition blades, which have the shaving cream incorporated in them. I absolutely love this thing. If you're poor-sighted and you have trouble shaving in the shower without your glasses, then this definitely helps because it's removing a step, like putting on the foam, and it actually shaves pretty well, and it leaves the skin very smooth and no bumpiness, no irritation, anything like that. I've been using it now for, I don't know, 5 months, 6 months, and I really like it. The only thing though is that it doesn't really last that long, those cartridges, which suck a bit. But yeah, for me it's worth it because even if I'm wearing my glasses, it's like full of steam, so I can't really see anything, and with this thing I can more or less have a proper shave rather than with the foam. It's messy and I don't really see that well. So next thing I got is from a Siberian brand, actually Russian, but it's from Siberia. This is a brand, but it's an hair oil, which if I can open it, yeah, I can. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. This what it looks like, and it's a hair growth and overall oil to repair your hair. Basically what you do is that you apply it and you leave it on with a cap and a warm towel for about an hour or 2, and you use it prior to shampoo 2 to 3 times a week. I haven't tried it yet, it's something new for me, and I basically got this because I bleached my hair, because I wanted a lighter hair color, which turned out to be an ombre, and I'm not sure if you can see it. Well, it wasn't like this originally. Like, now I'm having a hair mask, which was a bad idea. Like, the hair mask made it look blotchy because it's like, this is like sort of reddish and there it's like copperish. So anyways, I'm just waiting for that hair mask to wash off. I'm probably not gonna use that again. So that's that. Next, I really like Lush for body products, and I often purchase my body lotions and my body scrubs in Lush. And I bought extra of the, what's the name? Use Not the Whip, and it smells amazing. It smells like blackcurrant, I think, and it really exfoliates very well. It leaves your skin super smooth and all that good stuff. And I also got the tin because I have a tin for my gym bag, a tin with my Lush stuff, and I got one extra one for keeping my Lush stuff at home. If you'll excuse me. Sorry. I also got the Lush Karma Cream, but I'm not having it right here. It was a replacement because mine was already ending, and it's, I would say, one of my favorite body creams. It's very light, and especially I love the scent. I have the fragrance, I have the fragrance stick, I have the soap, and whenever I'm going to a hotel, I usually bring the bath thingy that you put. So yeah, I'm a big person on the Karma scent. It's very unique and very unusual, but I find that I don't really get tired of it. It smells very fresh but very unique at the same time. But it's a scent that you either love or you hate because it's quite peculiar. Next thing, I got shoes, which for me it's a very tough thing to do. I have very flat feet. I have a congenital malformation in my knee and hip joint, which makes my feet even flatter, and it's really hard to correct. There is really not much to do. I've gone to the doctor, to the physios, and yeah, there are some exercises but and orthotics and stuff like that, but still it doesn't correct it. And I also have a pretty big foot, I would say. I wear, is it a 10 US or 11 US, I'm not sure, between a 42 and a 43 European size. And yeah, so when I saw this, I was so excited because usually what I find are flip-flops or Crocs or some form of sneakers, but I never find like dressy shoes. So yeah, for me this was super exciting. I really love the color. They are sort of a pale champagne color, and yeah, I think they look cool and they're dressy and comfy, and yeah. So the next product, oh, where it is, it's something that I've been looking forever, and for some reason we don't have it in the counter here, but they had it in Estonia. And I tried so many dupes and nothing was coming close to it, and I was pondering at some point to buying it off eBay, but it was really pricey and I wasn't feeling like paying that much for it. And it's the gosh, wait a second. Now, it's the Max Sushi Kiss, and it's coming off way redder on the camera than it actually is, but that's what I'm wearing. It's not really showing off that nice on the camera, but it's sort of like a salmon, like a neon salmon color, and I don't know, it's just so gorgeous. I absolutely love this color. I just saw it on pictures that people were wearing it, and I was totally in love with it. But all the dupes that I kept getting just didn't look right on me, and I was thinking that maybe it won't look good on me, so I didn't really go through the hassle to order it from abroad. So when I saw it on the Mac store, I was like, I must get 10 of it. And I control, and I got just one, and I tried it on, and right away I was in love. I just absolutely loved it, and yeah, that's all I can say about it. I think it suits well if you have a pale skin. Yeah, I can't tell him much more about it. So next thing, nail polishes. I know I've been saying that I'm wearing a lot of gel nail polishes, but if you know this about me, I bite my nails too, and when I get very stressed out or I'm watching a very stressful movie, my nails will just disappear if I'm not wearing like acrylics or long gel nails. And so that's what happened, and I just ate them, and gel polish doesn't look good when you've eaten your nails. You can't put it on because it just, there is no way to put it on. So I had to go back to putting on nail polishes because nail polishes somehow slows down my desire to bite nails because my nails look cute and stuff, so I don't want to bite them. So I went and bought several colors. The one that I'm having now is this one from Alessandro. I really like it because it's sort of a cobalt blue, but it's neon at the same time. It's sort of like, it's very bright, and yeah, I just really like it. The shade is Deep Ocean Blue from Alessandro, and the next shade I got is Wild Safari. This is what it looks like. It's actually brighter than it's showing on the camera, and it's a true turquoise, pretty bright. Then I got Margarita Mambo, bright orange, and I got also the OPI DS Classic, which I sort of regret getting because I remember that I wanted the old DS Classic badly because it was a nude hologram, but when I'm saying hologram, it was a true hologram. So when I saw this one, I was like, oh my god, I must get it because I thought it was that one. And then I tried it on and it barely has any hologram. It's just some chunky silver glitter on, so it doesn't really look that nice. And I looked it up online and everybody was complaining that the new formulation just isn't the same thing as the old one, so I'm sort of disappointed at that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Yeah. And the last shade I got is from Wild Mild, and the shade is Diavolo. I haven't tried it yet. So this is for nail polishes. What else? Oh yeah. Next thing, which was in the same MAC trip that I did, is the Prolong Wear waterproof brow set, and I got it in the shade Toasted Blonde. For you gals that are redheads or copper hair or anything like coppery red, this is an absolute good, beautiful match, as you can see. I totally love it. But if you're more into the reddish or really deep auburn, they have a red, more towards the red, darker eyebrow gel. I'm gonna save the foundation for last. I also got two mascaras, and if you know me, I collect reddish mascaras. I really love red mascaras, and I'm probably gonna do a video about it because I have a pretty big collection of red mascaras. But the one I want to talk about, or the two I want to talk about, is the Givenchy in 4 Rose Potion. Doesn't want to focus. Anyways, I'm gonna show you rather. I really love the packaging. It's actually my first Givenchy mascara ever, and it was something like, I was looking at the spring collection, or the, was it the, whoops, sorry. It just, again, my computer got turned off. Anyways, I was looking at the new collection and I saw this mascara and I was like, it must be mine. Mine. Because of the shade. I'm not sure if you can see it. Gosh. Can you see it better there? There? It comes off as plum, but it's actually a reddish or more of a dark rose color. So I love that. And the next shade I got is from Dior, and it's the Dior Addict It Lash in It Pink. This is what it looks like. And this is what the mascara looks like. It comes off pink. And if you like that, great. I absolutely love it. I tend to like pink and red eyelashes. I tend to get a lot of compliments when I'm wearing pink or red lashes, so yeah, that's just me. Finally, I got 2 gifts from my hubby or whatever you want to say it. I'm not good at pronunciation of that word. Earrings, Swarovski crystal earrings. I absolutely love them. I hoard Swarovski crystal earrings. That's me. And Filofax. Filofax is a personal organizer, and this one is leather and it's neon orange, which is one of my favorite colors. Or basically anything neon is my favorite color, but orange I really love. Finally, the foundation. This is the MAC Mineralize Moisture SPF 15 foundation in NW13. I believe it's their first NW13 that ever come out in the market. This is what it looks like. It's very pale, let me tell you. It's very pale. That's what I'm wearing right now. I wouldn't wear it on the summer. As you can see, my skin, it's oily, and this would rather be good for winter. Now, the shade is cool, as you can tell, and I would actually say it's a bit lighter than NW13, mainly because of the formulation. If something, I'm not sure if you watch my previous videos, I'm always saying that the Mineralize satin finish, the NC15, was the palest that MAC had in liquid foundations, and I think it got ditched for this foundation, so this is sort of like the replacement, because it's a bit more liquidish, but it also has that same shimmery particle thingy, and it's like basically similar idea of a foundation. And these ones also run lighter than the normal MAC foundation, so I would say that this runs like the MAC Studio Fix Fluid NW10, or maybe even a hair lighter if it doesn't oxidize on you. On me it oxidized slightly, but now that I'm sort of having warmth in my skin, it doesn't really matter because it ends up matching well. But what I've noticed is that it right away melts, or at least in summertime. I will have to try it on winter time to be able to tell you for sure. But yeah, so far I'm liking it, but not for this weather. So besides that, I don't really have that much to say. I'm trying to recover my hair from the bleach. I had a very low volume bleach. I had a 10 volume bleach and I left it on for 10 or 15 minutes, and it did lift a lot and it got very dry. But I'm taking care a lot of it right now, and it's already way better than it was. And yeah, now it's just air dried. I'm letting it air dry as much as possible. That's a way of healing it. And I'm also using a lot of masks and pre-treatments and keratin treatments and stuff like that. And yeah, so what else? I think that's everything. If you're interested in knowing more about any of those products, let me know in the comments down below. If you have any recommendation of products that you think I might like and I should get and test it, then let me know too. But yeah, oh, and I want to tell you one thing. I'm still using the La Roche-Posay Redermic R. It's still every time working better and better. My skin is looking better and better, more luminous, more smooth. And my mom keeps telling me, like, what are you using on your face? Your face is so smooth. Like, she keeps asking me, like, is it a tinted moisturizer? Is it foundation? Is it something? And I'm like, no, it's actually the skincare product I'm using. And also at nighttime, the retin-a, which actually, now that we're talking of the retin-a, I'm checking. So I started the retin-a on the 25th of May, so that's 1 month, 2 months. So it's a bit over 2 months, and they say that for the results start to come at the 3rd month if you're using it for acne. And I must say that I'm starting to see the results. My skin doesn't break out as it used to do. Well, like some, but it's really no big deal. And my skin is very smooth, very luminous, very even toned and all that stuff. It doesn't irritate anymore. I feel that my skin absorbs better the products. I don't need to exfoliate as much as before. I don't need the double cleanse because before I really needed to cleanse my skin because it was always so dull and so clogged, and I don't know how to explain it, so tired looking. And now, like I said, I can just go with the Bioderma and it looks good, which before it was unthinkable. And now I reserve cleansing with like double cleansing or something like that when I have a lot of makeup at night or after my second workout at the gym or something like that, when I really need to cleanse that much. But mornings or after my cardio, I'm just using a micellar water, which has been more than enough for me. So if you're on the fence on whether to use retin-a or not use it, then I would say take the plunge. I have tried retin-a so many times in the past, but I always gave up because of that initial irritation. And there are ways around it so that it won't irritate as much. For example, you could apply Vaseline in the areas where it tends to peel and be the most painful. You can dilute your retin-a. You can apply a serum before, or you can put your retin-a and wait 1 hour and then apply moisturizer on top. I mean, there are many ways to get around the irritation, or you can just change the prescription for like different bases, like more emollient ones. For example, if you have very, very dry skin, Refisa is a very good one because it's very, very emollient. If you have extremely oily skin, then they have gel formulas of the retin-a. So it just keep trying around it until you find which one works. And also you have to go through that initial irritation peeling period, although it shouldn't be something horribly bad. If it's horribly bad, then you should definitely go to your dermatologist and change it up. But if it's just a bit of peeling, a bit of irritation, then it's just a normal process that you have to go through. It does get better, and once it starts to get better, you will like say, wow, that was worth it, because everything else that you put on top will work better, and you will save a lot of money on skincare because you need to use less, and you don't need to use as much because retin-a really works on many aspects of the skin, like fine lines, wrinkles, like firmness, sorry, hyperpigmentation, irregular skin texture, pores, acne, like it really does work on many things. So yeah, I'm starting to see now the results, and I'm very, very happy about it. Now I'll have to check on the long term if it keeps working well, because my acne will be there as long as I can think of. I've had acne as long as I can think of, so it's something that I'll have to keep applying. But there is a point where you don't need to apply it every night. You can apply just twice a week or something like that, just to maintain that result. Although if you stop it altogether, if it's for acne, then it will come back. I mean, in most cases it does come back. So it's something that you use in order to make your skin work properly so that you don't get acne. And what else did I want to say? I think that's everything that I had in mind. Oh, and the last thing I wanted to mention about Muff. Muff is not singing, as you can, and he's not around. That's because he's molting. That means he's changing his feathers. It's his first time and he's been depressed. That's very normal for canaries to stop singing and stop chit-chatting and talking altogether when they're molting. It's a normal process, it's natural, and because when they're molting, the hormonal levels go down, and in order for a canary to sing, they need to have a high testosterone. So that's why he's not singing or saying anything, and now he's just playing in his cage, and he's soon done. His molt started the 14th of July, so it's been 2 weeks. Yeah, it's been a bit over 2 weeks. He's actually soon done because he's starting to get the new feathers on his crown, which is indicating that it's the end of his molt. He has had a pretty quick molt. Like, I remember my other canaries would go on for 4 to 6 weeks, but yeah, he's been very like down and not that excited and not willing to play that much and just sleeping and sleeping and sleeping. So, but anyways, now he's getting better. He's starting to chirp a bit more and like react to things and play with me and like things like that. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.